Good afternoon, EDM510, Section 802. As of tomorrow morning, you will have a new course. It will all be based on Google or on other documents which I share with you. And I'm going to close all of the entries that have been previously made to Sakai. So you will be working completely off of material which I supply you independently of Sakai. There may be two exceptions later on in the course, but if so, I will advise you. I'm about to send you a copy of a document which is called the Checklist Master EDM510 Section 802 Spring 2014. That will be included in your Google Docs or your Google Drive. I'm going to show you how I'm going to send it to you, and then I'm going to show you how to find it, and then I'm going to show you the documents which will be placed in your Google Drive. First, I'm in Google Drive right now, my Google Drive, and the Google Drive which I will use for this class is strange.john@gmail.com. So whenever you are wanting to add a document for me to participate in, see, whatever, use the address strange.john@gmail.com. Here's my drive. You have a drive. You sign into Google. Then you go to drive.google.com. Up at the top, drive.google.com. It will take you here. When you first go there, you will see nothing. It's really important for you to understand the navigation system in the left-hand column. I have now clicked on My Drive. It shows me my drive, everything that's on my drive, or it should. I use a lot of folders. You won't have a lot to put into folders at the first offering, so I doubt that you have any. But a lot of students say, oh, I don't see anything there at all. Well, in order to see everything, you must click on More, and then you must click on All Items. That will show you all your items. The reason that Google does not show them automatically is that for people like me, it's very messy. So I normally operate with My Drive. I could also operate with Shared with Me, or Starred, or Recent, or What's in the Trash, or whatever. But the important thing for you to remember is that More, All Drive, will show you all your documents even though you don't think that they're all there. I'm going to go back to Shared with Me. I'm going to go back to All Drive. I'm going to look in the folder EDM510 Spring 2014. I'm going to share with you very shortly the Checklist Master, which is a guide to what will be due when. I will share with you at some point the responses that you've given to the initial questionnaire. I have not looked to see whether everybody has returned those questionnaires or not. There are 14 responses. That means that there are 4 people who have not filled in that questionnaire. You must do that before the end of tomorrow. I need to have all of these available to me. Actually, I would like to have them tonight, but tomorrow we will live with. So if you have not filled in your questionnaire, which I sent you by your Gmail, then you should do so. Here is who has sent it in: Allison Sells, Sarah Richardson, Melinda Akridge, Anastasia Martin, Takian Peoples, Ramsey Willis, Patricia Gartman, Jessica Arnold, Angel Wilson, Leslie Cazot, Jathany Riley, and here we have a long response someplace from somebody, Shay, and can I see the last of that? That's hard to do when it's filled out like this. So Shay, and who else? Tavares Reese, and that's it. So if you're not on that list, then you must do the questionnaire. In addition to the questionnaire, I won't actually share the questionnaire with you, but we will talk about it, and I will use this material. go back to, I'm going to the EDM310 class and I don't want to do that. So I'll just go back. Actually up here it's also there. But I'll go to EDM310 Spring 2014 and that's EDM510 Spring 2014. So C4K assignments. You do not have any yet. That will start next week, but it will be on this document. And actually, it's halfway prepared. I just am not sure that I'm going to use this like it is. So I don't want you using it. Notice down here, however, that there is a tab. And as the weeks go by, these tabs will be hidden, so you have to do it on time. Everything's due Tuesday midnight, not changed. But you'll see down here C4K number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, etc. Okay, next thing you will see in your drive is the class roster. And here's the class roster. And I have here the Gmail, the blog URL for you. I will pick up the phone numbers from the questionnaire. Here's your Jagmail address. This will be useful to you when we set up groups, which will be explained later. I'm not going to do that this week. At least I don't think I am, but keep watching announcements. I'm going to copy all these Gmail addresses, and I'm going to share with all of you this material. So I'm going to paste all of those in. Notice that I can change can edit to can comment, which means that you can leave a comment on that page, or can view. In this case, I don't want you messing up my class list. I'm going to make it can view, and I'm not going to send you an email because this video will suffice, but I'm just going to share and save it with you. And they warned me that, hey, you know, don't you think that you ought to send an email telling people that they've gotten it? And I'm going to say no, because they don't know that I'm recording all of this as I go along. So now I've still got those in my memory, so I'm going to go back, and the checklist master, I'm going to save that with you. I've already explained it to you. I'm going to click save. Same thing. I'm going to paste in those addresses. I'm going to change this to can view. Again, I don't want you changing my master checklist of when everything is due, so I will change it to can view only. Now I'm going to go back. You see how I'm going back here? So I will be back where I can go to my folder again. I could do it up here too. I probably should do it up here. Tabs, I got so many things open that it's getting sort of messy, but I wanted to show you how that worked. Okay, we've done the checklist master, we've done the roster, we've done the C4K assignments. I'm not sure that I shared that with you, but I'm going to share it with you right now. It said private only to me, so I had not done that. And I'm going to do view. Once again, I'm not going to notify you. I'm going to share and save. I'm going to say yes, I know what I'm doing. And I now have done this enough that Google is getting worried that I'm some machine, and so I'm going to type in the magic letters and verify that and say done. They're going to ask me that from now on for at least 24 hours. I'm going to go back here, and I am going to go back to EDM310, and you will see that you have two sets of C4T assignments, and one of them is rotating. That means that I will change it every week, and one of them will be an assignment for the entire semester unless you and I agree that that's not a good fit for you, in which case we'll change your assignment. A third C4T will be a person that you pick out. You can search somebody in your field in Google, just say blogging physician or whatever, and you will usually get a lot. You can ask me. There's a long list on the C4T assignments, which you'll see in a minute. You can make a selection from. You can look around and see, and you'll notice that I've color-coded some of the selections on the C4T that rotate weekly. So we're going to go to that first. While I remember it, I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to enter in the names. I'm going to not send it to you. Share and save. Okay. And I've got to read this. So USHERIT E-R-I-T. Verify that. Done. And you'll notice that you have people assigned to you at the moment. Those are your assignments. Notice also that below them are lots of other teachers that I use in EDM310, and from those you can make other selections if you want. These all, no, I'm going to show you that in a minute. Let's go back here to the next one. C4T assignments. These are your permanent assignments that we're about to look at. And I'm going to go back to spring 2014 for EDM510. These are your assignments that are semester long. Again, if it doesn't fit, if you know after a couple of weeks that it's just not something that works for you, talk to me, send me an email, whatever, and we will change it. Over here is information that's of interest to me, and I try to categorize them, but in different ways. Blue has something to do with PE or sports. Yellow is math, and green is history. So if you want people in those particular areas, well, you can select based on color. PE blue, math yellow, history green. Instructions are up here at the top. Very important that you read them on all the pages. C4K, C4C, C4T, C4S, whatever it might be. So those are C4T. We're going to go back to EDM310 Spring. And I'm not sure whether I shared that with you or not. I did not, the semester long ones. But how did I know that? I'll show you in just a minute how I knew that. And we will not notify you. We'll share and save. We'll click OK. We'll put in the required code, SONSKEB. Verify that. Now you will have the names done. Now what I've done here is we'll go back again to my master list. Click on the folder. Notice that it says shared right here. Now these I did not share on purpose, but these I did. C4C assignments. These are your classmates. So right the first week you've got these assignments for your classmates. I do not yet know what Leslie Cazot's URL is, but I'm sure that I'll find that out very shortly and add it to this list. And again, once here are the instructions that are here. If you see things that refer to EDM310, it's because I'm reusing a lot of this from EDM310 and just didn't change it to 510. So there we go. We'll share this with you. We'll do this. I'll do this. We'll change the view. And I wonder if I've done that every time. So in a minute after I make this video, I will go back and check. And if I didn't, I will change it, because none of these do I want you to change. Okay, so that's the C4C assignments. And we go back here and we'll go to, and again it's shared, C4S assignments. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on this, and these are students in my EDM310 class, and you'll be assigned to one each week, and I want you to read their post and critique it and leave them a comment. So we'll talk more about that at some point in time, but these are all students in my EDM310 class, and Tiffany has switched sections. So I'm going to eliminate her name right there. I'll just delete the whole row. And then I'm going to share it with you all again. And I'm going to put your names in. I'm going to change to can view. I'm not going to notify you. I'm going to share and save. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to put in the secret word D. Well, this is probably ALITSAL. Sometimes if you mess it up, it will make you do it again. I got it right. Done.